From your perspective, your background going way back was swimming, and swimming is so technique oriented. How has this technology, how have you used this in your training for the people that you're training?
So I think I came in the picture as advisor for Craig through many years, but when Stryd, they wanted him, you know, he went like, Frank, you're with, and I went like, but the unique thing for us was that we were one of the rats, I think, like lab rats. And that means that we work from a theory in Sansego that in running anyway, that every movement starts from your head. So if we assume that's right, then what we did, and what is unique with Craig, some other athletes also, is that we could go out, and Craig is actually very, very good at doing a movement. If you tell him try to do like this, and he will do it. So what we wanted to find out was the efficiency in it, because the power is not like on a bike. The more power you produce, if it's on a velodrome or a wind still, the more power you're producing, the faster you go in that position you're sitting on a bike. That is not the case with this. You need to look at it together with your speed. So it's not just about producing as high power number as possible, because it comes a breaking point that we have seen, what we called the movement threshold, when you're actually starting to spend too much power and your speed is not going with. Now that is a very unique thing with this, for everybody to know your movement threshold. We always like VO2 max in the 30s, and then in the 70s we go into the blood and we go like lactic threshold, but now we can actually see a movement threshold. That's when your power is going up but your speed is not following, and you do not want to enter that area. So with Craig we made some tests, like we went out and go like, okay, what are run coaches saying? They go like, you have to drive your knee forward. Well, let's try it, Craig. And we made a baseline on his normal run, and then we went like, now try and run with driving your knee forward. Now try and run with your arms, like, now try and run like this. Now try and do all these advices that we hear again and again. And with this power measure, we could see what works, what doesn't work. So back to the point is that if it starts in your head and you're out on Queen K and it's falling apart, which movement do you want to think of that makes you go as fast as possible using less power? Your efficiency. We worked a lot on that. Does it make sense? Okay, so that's...